My people, gather here because what my eyes saw today on set N, if I don't tell you, I'm not sure I'll sleep well tonight. This one is not hearsay, this one is not rumor, this one is not somebody told somebody who told somebody. This one is direct, hot, fresh and straight from the movie set where Sonia Uche and Maurice are currently filming. If you have been following all the small boss, the silent tension, the coded distance, the tight-lipped reactions, you will understand why today's moment sent the entire crew into instant shock. My wonderful people, you know how these Nollywood sets can be now. Everybody is minding their business, focused on lights, cameras, costumes, makeup, boom mic, and all of that. But immediately Sonia and Maurice walked into the same space this morning, the atmosphere changed. It was like the whole set suddenly held its breath. Even the director paused for a second as if to observe the energy. These two have been keeping their distance small for some days now, ever since that incident that set social media on fire, the one fans were saying, are they no longer cool? What is happening to our favorite duo? All those speculations were hanging in the air like thick smoke. But my people, today everything changed. You needed to see the moment it happened. The crew was setting up for the next scene. Sonia was on one side reviewing her lines, Maurice was talking with the cinematographer, everybody was just waiting for the director to call action. Then out of nowhere, Sonia looked up, and her eyes met Maurice's. It was a brief moment, but trust me, the entire set felt it. It was like those movie scenes where time freezes. Even the makeup artist beside me whispered, "Oh, today something must happen." And truly, something happened. Sonia took a small breath, that kind of breath someone takes when they've made up their mind to stop running from a situation. She walked slowly toward Maurice. And guess what? Maurice actually turned to face her. The set went silent. Even the generator sound suddenly felt quieter. Everybody pretended to be busy, but everyone's ear was standing like antenna. Then Sonia spoke. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, but it carried weight. She said, "Maurice, can we talk? Please." My people, if you see the shock on the crew's faces. Nobody expected it. These two have been professional on set doing their scenes, delivering lines, staying focused, but outside the camera space, they've both been keeping a respectful distance. So this moment alone was enough to scatter the whole place. Maurice looked at her for a second, then nodded. "Sure," he said. The voice was calm, low, and sincere. At that point, even the director's assistant pretended to rearrange cables just so he could stay close enough to hear the gist. They stepped aside, just close enough for us to see, not close enough for us to hear everything. But trust me, body language is a language on its own. You don't need volume when emotions are speaking louder than words. Sonia looked serious, the type of serious that comes when someone is tired of tension. Maurice looked calm but guarded. She started talking first. Her hands moved as she spoke, which is something she does when she's trying to explain something deeply. Maurice listened, occasionally nodding, sometimes looking down at the floor like he was processing everything. At one point, Sonia placed her hand on her chest and said something that made Maurice raise his eyebrows slightly. Immediately the script supervisor beside me gasped, quietly of course, because everyone could see that whatever she said was heartfelt. Then Maurice responded. His first words to her made Sonia blink fast, as if holding back an emotional reaction. He wasn't aggressive, he wasn't defensive, he wasn't upset. He was simply honest. And honesty is sometimes louder than shouting. You know that thing that happens when two people finally drop their guard and speak from a place of truth. That's exactly what played out. Slowly, Sonia's expression softened. Maurice's shoulders relaxed. They began talking more freely. The tension that had been floating around them since last week just quietly melted away like ice under heat. Before we knew what was happening, Sonia actually smiled. A small smile first, the kind of smile that slips out when you're relieved. Then Maurice also cracked a smile. My people, the set erupted internally. Makeup artist squeezed my arm, wardrobe lady almost dropped her pins, the light guy mouthed, finally. And then the unexpected happened. Maurice reached out and tapped Sonia lightly on the shoulder. Nothing serious, just a friendly gesture, but that single tap was enough to scatter the whole crew's mind. Because that was the first sign of physical ease between them in days. Then Sonia laughed, gently, but sincerely. The kind of laugh that says, "We're good now." That laugh alone reset the entire energy of the environment. By the time the director came back to the set, he saw the two of them standing together, talking like old friends who finally settled their misunderstanding. The director even joked, "I don't know what happened, but the chemistry is back. Let's shoot before something changes." Everybody laughed. When it was time to shoot, my people, the scene they delivered. Fire. Pure fire. It was like their energy had been unlocked. Their synergy was natural again, their flow was smooth, their emotions were in sync. Even the director clapped after the first take. "This is the performance I've been waiting for," he said. After the scene, Sonia and Maurice didn't scatter in opposite directions like before. They stayed close to the crew, chatting casually. At one point, Maurice grabbed a chair for Sonia to sit. Later, Sonia handed him his water bottle when he misplaced it. These small things may not look big, but for people who have been observing their distance like a movie plot, these were clear signals. Peace done return. Harmony done land. Everything done sweet again. Crew members started whispering different things to each other. Some said, "Finally, they have settled whatever was bothering them." Others said, "We know they cannot stay long without talking." Some even joked, "These two are too connected for silent treatment to last." And honestly, that's the truth. Whether on screen or off screen, these two have a chemistry that is hard to fake. It's natural. It's effortless. It's real. So seeing them return to laughter and conversations warmed everybody's heart. After lunch break, something cute also happened. Sonia was going through her script and she stumbled on a line she didn't really understand. She laughed and said, "Maurice, come and explain this thing for me, Jay." And Maurice, without hesitation, walked over and started explaining the line to her like before. That moment alone confirmed that whatever misunderstanding existed has now been buried completely. They even took a small group selfie with the crew. Something they hadn't done in days. The playful energy was back, the comfort was restored, and the whole set felt revived. My people, by the time filming wrapped for the evening, even the director said, "Today was the smoothest shoot since we started." And if you ask anybody on that set, they'll tell you why, because the two major pillars of the production finally settled their minds, their hearts, and their energy. As we were packing up, one crew member whispered to me, "This is why people love Sonia and Maurice. They may have their moments, but their bond is strong." And honestly, that is the perfect summary. So yes, my wonderful people, we finally caught it live on set. Not rumors. Not gossip. Not assumptions. The real, authentic moment when Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam finally spoke, settled their differences, and restored the harmony everyone has been praying for. And trust me, the movie they are shooting is about to come out 10 times sweeter because of this. The chemistry is back. The vibe is back. The peace is back. And the fans. Oh, the fans are about to scream. Stay glued, because more behind the scenes gist is loading. And you know your Gist and Smile TV will bring it to you hot, sharp, sweet and fresh.